All right, everybody, here we go. This is what we got for you. It's a little clip and trailer from the Working Perspectives podcast, which is debuting January 5th, 2021. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast, and follow us on Twitter at Working P Pod. Enjoy the clip.
And my great-grandfather, of course, wants to know where she is. And no one knows him. So he eventually ends up shooting her sister in the leg with a 22 on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre, trying to shake her down.
Whoa.
She doesn't give up the guy. Doesn't give up the goods. She comes back after her year. They get remarried. And my great-grandfather is no longer allowed to carry a gun on Public Square. And that was the reason.
Oh, my goodness.
Fucking love this guy. Hey,
that's an
epic,
origin story. That's great.
Yeah. And I knew my great-grandmother. I never knew my great-grandfather. He passed away before when I was really little. But I knew my great-grandmother lived until her 90s. And, like, truly no one knew how old she was because she came over on a boat from Russia. But then she talked about, like, her siblings. She's like, oh, I was 3 years old. But then she was like, well, my 3 siblings were on the boat. I remember the ride, and they were like, you weren't 3 if you remember it, and you had younger siblings. But how old she was. I mean, she was old. But yeah, my grandfather shot her sister in the leg with a 22, and his punishment was no longer able to carry his gun in Public Square.
What was your great-grandmom's name again?
Mamie Chernin.
And her sister was probably what? Gershie Sherman?
Yeah, something
Gertrude.
Like that. But they legit kicked her out of her family. Like, she never, like, that was it. She, like, I think she connected with a couple of her siblings, like, later in life. But, like, that was a wrap. She
was like, look, I'm going to hang out with this drunk potato-eating son of a bitch. I'm sick of all your vodka and all your cigarettes and all your jumpsuits and all your AK-47s. All right, I'm sticking with the Irish bad boy, and I'm going to shoot my sister in the leg.
Pretty much.
She probably got, like, do you ever see that scene in Goodfellas where Ray Liotta beats the guy up with a gun and then gives the gun to Karen to hide, right? Yeah. She probably got hooked like Karen did, She saw him shoot his sister in the leg with a gun. I'll tell you what, if Ilvia shot my sister in the leg with a gun, holy shit, I'd love her even more. You know what I mean? Forget about it.
Poor Nat.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, man.
Hey, who knows? I got a gun in the house. Let's do it. I wonder what happened. Like, where did she shoot? Like, with what was it, a 22?
22. Just
do too much damage.
Non-lethal, Yeah,
just like, hey, back the fuck off.
Where's my wife?
Yeah.
Where my wife is.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking great.
It's like, honestly, Taken. I think this could be a movie as well. I'm thinking something along the lines of Taken mixed with, like, Romeo and Juliet mixed with, well, then we have to have, like, There Will Be Blood kind of, like.
So we all real quick, have we all seen the movie Taken?
I don't think. I don't know. I think I have. Yeah.
I'm married and I live with Albanians. We will not mention Taken again. Okay.
A friend gave this to me. It's Albanian. You mind translating it? I told you I would find you.
That's right.
There's a culture in Taken that gets a bad rap. We'll just say, and I've heard it before.
Isn't it the case? Is it the case in Taken that, like, the bad guys are Albanian, and then, like, they don't even explain, like, yeah, these are just some Albanian bad guys? They're like, no, these are bad guys. They're Albanian. That's what makes them bad, is that they're Albanian.
So I don't know if you've ever seen Taken or War Dogs or pretty much any other movie where the villain is from Europe. So what's happened is that Albania didn't make some good choices politically in the 19th century. They sided with the Nazis. Then they sided with the Russians in communism, right? Then they broke that. So now they're good, but they're going to have a label. Not the best label. But either way. So, yeah. So no more mentioning Taken because, I just don't want to hear it again. Because I almost got my ear chewed off for that. Trying to watch Taken during New Year's Eve, Just wanted to have a nice little family TV time. And, when your cousin's in there portrayed as a sex trafficker, it gets kind of ugly.
little damper on it. Sure.
Okay, everyone, that was a sneak preview of the Working Perspective podcast. As you can see, we're making the money without the coca and living la vida without the loca. Debuting January 5th, 2021. Follow along on Instagram and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast and on Twitter at Working P Pod. See you January 5th. You're welcome.